Something big is coming, and you might be part of it. There's a secret that not everyone knows, a hidden truth that's been waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And you, watching this right now, might be one of the chosen ones. Does that sound strange? Maybe a little unbelievable? Well, stick with me, because what I'm about to tell you could change everything you thought you knew about yourself and your place in this world. Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like there's something different about you that you can't quite put your finger on? That feeling isn't just in your head. It's a sign, a quiet whisper from the universe telling you that you're meant for something more. Being chosen isn't about being better than others. It's about having a unique role to play in the grand story of life. It's about carrying a spark of something special inside you, something that the world desperately needs right now. The world is changing. You can feel it, can't you? There's a shift happening, not just in the physical world around us, but in the hearts and minds of people everywhere. And you, yes you, are here to help make it better. You might not know exactly how yet, but deep down, you've always sensed that you have a purpose. That's because you do. You're part of a global awakening, a movement of souls who are here to guide humanity into a new era of consciousness and understanding. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if I'm really one of these chosen ones? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt a deep connection to nature, like you could almost hear the trees whispering to you? Or maybe you've had dreams that felt more real than reality, dreams that left you with a sense of having received an important message. These are just a few of the signs that you might be carrying a special light within you. People often come to you for advice, don't they? Even strangers sometimes feel comfortable opening up to you about their problems. It's like they can sense your wisdom, your compassion. You have a way of understanding others that goes beyond words. This gift of empathy, this ability to truly see people, is one of the hallmarks of a chosen one. You've probably always wondered why you feel things so deeply. While others might brush off a sad news story or forget about it quickly, you find yourself thinking about it for days. You feel the pain of the world in your heart. This sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's one of your greatest strengths. It's what allows you to connect with the energy of the universe and understand things that others might miss. Think back to your childhood. Were you the kid who always asked why? The one who wasn't satisfied with simple answers but always wanted to dig deeper? That curiosity, that hunger for understanding, is another sign that you're meant for something more. You've always felt like there's more to life than what meets the eye, haven't you? That's your inner knowing, your connection to a higher wisdom that's been with you all along. If any of this sounds familiar, if you're nodding your head as you listen, then know this: you're not alone. There are others like you all around the world, waking up to their true nature, realizing their potential. You're part of a global family of light workers, way showers, and healers. Your experiences, your feelings, they're all valid. They're all part of your journey of awakening. Now, here's something crucial that you need to understand. Sometimes, the best thing to do is to keep quiet about what you know. This might seem strange. After all, if you have this special knowledge, this connection to something greater, shouldn't you shout it from the rooftops? Shouldn't you tell everyone you meet? Actually, no. And here's why. Imagine you're planting a seed. You carefully place it in the soil, water it, and then what do? Do you dig it up every day to check on it? Of course not. You let it grow in the darkness of the earth, trusting in the process of nature, your spiritual awakening, your growing understanding of your role as a chosen one. It's just like that seed. It needs time to grow strong roots before it can break through to the surface. By staying silent about your experiences, about the changes you're going through, you're protecting your inner growth. You're giving yourself the time and space to fully understand and integrate these new energies, these new insights. It's not about keeping secrets, it's about honoring the sacred process of transformation that's happening within you. Think of it like this. When you drop a pebble into a still pond, what happens? Ripples spread out across the surface, don't they? But the biggest change, the most powerful movement, happens right at the point where the pebble enters the water. That's you. By focusing on your own growth, by nurturing your own understanding in silence, you're creating ripples of change that spread out into the world around you. People will notice the change in you. They'll see how you've become calmer, more centered. They'll be drawn to your energy, your quiet strength. And that's how you'll make the biggest impact, not by preaching or trying to convince others, but by simply being the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but this is so exciting. I want to share it with everyone I know. And believe me, I understand that feeling. When you start to wake up to the truth of who you are, when you begin to sense the magnitude of what's coming, it's natural to want to tell the world. But here's the thing, not everyone is ready to hear it. Staying silent doesn't mean you're being fake or dishonest. It means you're wise enough to understand that everyone has their own journey, their own timing. By holding your truth close to your heart, by living it rather than preaching it, you're actually doing the world a great service. You're allowing others the space to wake up in their own time, in their own way. So what should you do with all this energy, all this growing awareness? Turn it inward. Use this time of silence to do the inner work that's so crucial for what's to come. Meditate, reflect, journal, spend time in nature. Listen to the quiet voice of your intuition. The more you develop your own understanding, the more you cultivate your inner light, the more powerful your presence in the world will become. Think of yourself as a lighthouse. A lighthouse doesn't shout at ships to come closer. It doesn't try to convince the ocean to calm its waves. It simply stands tall, shining its light steadily into the darkness. That's your role right now. To stand firm in your truth, to shine your light, and to trust that those who need your guidance will be drawn to you. Now let's talk about what's on the horizon. Something amazing is coming. It's hard to explain in words, but you can feel it, can't you? There's a shift happening in the world. People are starting to wake up, to see things differently. Old systems that no longer serve us are beginning to crumble. New ways of thinking, of living, of connecting with each other and with the planet are starting to emerge. This isn't just about external changes, though. As this global shift unfolds, you'll notice changes in yourself too. You might find yourself becoming more intuitive, more sensitive to the energies around you. You might start to have vivid dreams or sudden flashes of insight. Pay attention to these experiences. They're not random, they're signs that you're tuning in to the higher frequencies that are becoming available to us. Here's the really exciting part. You have a special role to play in all of this. Now don't worry, I'm not talking about anything dramatic or earth-shattering. Your job isn't to save the world single-handedly or to become some kind of spiritual superhero. It's much simpler and in many ways much more profound than that. Your role is to be fully, authentically you, to embody the light that you carry within you, to live from a place of love, compassion, and understanding. It might not sound like much, but trust me, in a world that's often dominated by fear and division, choosing to live from a place of love is a revolutionary act. Every time you choose kindness over anger, every time you respond with compassion instead of judgment, you're changing the world. It might not make the evening news, but on an energetic level, you're shifting the balance. You're adding more light to the collective consciousness of humanity. And here's the amazing thing. As you do this inner work, as you focus on being the best version of yourself, you'll naturally inspire others around you. Without saying a word about your spiritual journey, without trying to convince anyone of anything, you'll be planting seeds of change in everyone you meet. Remember, big changes don't always come from big actions. More often, they come from countless small choices made consistently over time. The way you smile at a stranger, the patience you show in a difficult situation, the moment you take to appreciate the beauty of a sunset. These might seem insignificant, but they're not. They're the building blocks of the new world that's coming into being. Your awareness, your consciousness is like a tuning fork. As you raise your own vibration through your thoughts, your actions, and your way of being in the world, you help to raise the vibration of the entire planet. You become a point of light, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Now, I want you to understand something important. This journey you're on, this process of awakening and becoming who you're truly meant to be, it's not always going to be easy. There will be challenges. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when you wonder if any of this is real. That's okay. It's a natural part of the process. The key is to keep going, to trust in the path even when you can't see where it's leading. Remember, you're not alone in this. There are others like you all over the world, going through the same process of awakening. Even if you can't see them, even if you never meet them in person, know that you're connected to them on a soul level. As you navigate this journey, it's crucial that you take care of yourself. This isn't selfish, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup, as the saying goes. So make sure you're nurturing yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Eat well, get enough rest, spend time in nature. Do things that bring you joy and peace. Meditation can be especially helpful during this time. It doesn't have to be anything formal or complicated, just taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, to breathe deeply, and to connect with your inner self can make a world of difference. It's in these quiet moments that you'll often receive the guidance and insights you need. While it's important to honor the power of silence and to do your own inner work, that doesn't mean you have to be completely alone on this journey. Seek out others who resonate with you, who understand what you're going through. This might be through online communities, through spiritual groups in your area, or simply through heart-to-heart conversations with like-minded friends. Be discerning about who you share your experiences with, but don't be afraid to open up to those who have earned your trust. Sometimes, hearing someone else's story can help you make sense of your own, and your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take the next step on their own journey. As we wrap up this first part of our exploration, I want to leave you with this thought. Trust the process. Trust your journey. Trust yourself. You were chosen for a reason. The light you carry within you, the wisdom you're here to share, the love you're here to embody, it's all needed. It's all part of the grand tapestry of life that's unfolding right now. You might not see the full picture yet. You might not understand exactly why you're feeling the way you do or experiencing the things you're experiencing. That's okay. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Your job is simply to stay open, to keep growing, to keep shining your light. We're standing at the dawn of a new era, an era of increased consciousness, of greater connection, of deeper understanding. And you, yes you, are playing a crucial role in bringing this new world into being. By doing your inner work, by raising your own vibration, by choosing love over fear, you're helping to create the world we all dream of. So keep going, keep growing, keep believing in yourself and in the power of your presence. The world needs you. The world needs your light, your love, your unique perspective. You are chosen. You are ready. and the adventure is just beginning. The unfolding of a greater plan. As we continue our journey of understanding, let's dive deeper into what's about to happen. Something truly amazing is on the horizon. It's hard to put into words, but you can feel it, can't you? There's a buzz in the air, a sense of anticipation that's almost electric. The world is waking up, and it's happening faster than anyone could have predicted. People everywhere are starting to see things differently. It's like a veil is being lifted from their eyes. Old beliefs that no longer serve us are falling away. New understandings are emerging. You might have noticed this in your own life. Maybe you found yourself questioning things you once took for granted. Maybe you've started to see connections where before you only saw separation. This awakening isn't just happening on an individual level, it's a collective shift in consciousness. It's as if humanity as a whole is waking up from a long sleep. We're remembering who we really are, why we're really here. And as this remembering unfolds, it's changing everything. The way we think, the way we live, the way we relate to each other and to the planet. You might have noticed changes in the energy around you. Colors might seem brighter, music might sound richer. You might find yourself more sensitive to the moods and emotions of others. These aren't just random occurrences. They're signs that you're tuning in to higher frequencies, that you're becoming more aware of the subtle energies that surround us all the time. As this shift continues, you'll likely notice changes in yourself too. You might find yourself drawn to new interests, new ways of thinking. You might discover talents or abilities you never knew you had. Pay attention to these changes. They're not random. They're part of your awakening, part of your remembering who you truly are. Now let's talk about your role in all of this. As one of the chosen ones, you have a unique part to play in this unfolding drama. But here's the thing. Your job isn't to force change or to convince others of what you know. Your role is much more subtle and much more powerful than that. Think of yourself as a beacon of light. In a world that's often dark and confusing, you're here to shine brightly. You do this not by preaching or trying to convert others, but simply by being yourself, by living your truth, by embodying the love and compassion that are your true nature. Your presence alone is enough to make a difference. When you walk into a room, the energy changes. People feel calmer, more at ease. They might not know why, but they're drawn to your energy. This is how you help to raise the vibration of the planet, one interaction at a time, one moment at a time. Your job right now is to be ready. Ready for what, you might ask? Ready for anything, ready to step up when you're needed, ready to offer a kind word, a helping hand, a moment of understanding, ready to stand firm in your truth, even when others doubt or question. Being ready doesn't mean you have to have all the answers. It doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It simply means being open, being willing to grow, willing to learn, willing to be of service in whatever way is needed in the moment. Every action you take, every choice you make sends ripples out into the world. When you choose love over fear, when you respond with kindness instead of anger, when you take a moment to appreciate the beauty around you, these seemingly small actions have a huge impact. You might not see the results immediately. You might never know the full extent of how your actions have affected others, but trust that every loving thought, every compassionate deed is contributing to the positive shift that's happening in the world. So, how do you prepare for this great unfolding? How do you make sure you're ready to play your part? The good news is, it's simpler than you might think. You don't need special tools or skills. You don't need to go on expensive retreats or read hundreds of books, although if you feel drawn to these things, by all means go for it. The most important preparation happens within you. One of the most powerful things you can do is simply to be present. In a world that's constantly rushing, constantly distracted, your ability to be fully present in each moment is revolutionary. It's also essential for your spiritual growth and for your ability to be of service to others. Practice being present in your daily life. When you're eating, really taste your food. When you're walking, really feel your feet on the ground. When you're talking to someone, really listen to what they're saying. This simple practice of presence will deepen your connection to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. Spending time in nature is another powerful way to prepare yourself for what's to come. Nature has a way of resetting our energy, of reminding us of the greater rhythms and cycles of life. Whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the mountains, or simply sitting under a tree in your backyard, make time to connect with the natural world. As you spend time in nature, practice opening yourself to its wisdom. Listen to the whisper of the wind in the leaves. Feel the solid strength of the earth beneath your feet. Let the beauty of a flower or a sunset fill you with wonder. Nature has much to teach us if we're willing to listen. As you continue on this journey, it's crucial that you learn to trust your inner voice. This is your intuition, your connection to higher wisdom. It might come as a quiet whisper, a gut feeling, or a sudden flash of insight. However it shows up for you, learn to pay attention to it. This inner voice is your guide, your compass on this journey. It will often lead you in unexpected directions, but trust that it knows the way. The more you listen to and act on this inner guidance, the stronger and clearer it will become. Now, it's important to understand that this journey won't always be easy. As you continue to awaken, as you step more fully into your role as a chosen one, you'll likely face challenges. Old patterns and beliefs may come up to be healed. You might find yourself in situations that test your newfound understanding. These challenges aren't punishments or signs that you're doing something wrong. They're opportunities for growth, chances for you to put your spiritual understanding into practice. Each challenge you face and overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, more prepared for what's to come. You might find that certain people in your life seem to challenge you more than others. Maybe they don't understand the changes you're going through. Maybe they seem determined to provoke or upset you. As difficult as these interactions can be, try to see them as gifts. These challenging people are your teachers. They're giving you the opportunity to practice compassion, to stay centered in your truth even when others disagree. Each time you respond with love and understanding instead of reacting with anger or frustration, you're growing stronger in your role as a light worker. As you navigate these challenges, it's crucial that you take care of yourself. This isn't selfish, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup, as the saying goes. Make sure you're nurturing yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This might mean setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. It might mean saying no to commitments that don't align with your highest good. It might mean taking time each day for meditation, exercise, or other practices that replenish your spirit. Listen to what your body and soul need and honor those needs. While much of this journey is internal, that doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, connecting with like-minded others can be incredibly supportive and enriching. Seek out people who understand what you're going through, who resonate with your energy. This might be through local spiritual groups, online communities, or simply heart-to-heart conversations with friends who are on a similar path. Sharing your experiences with others can help you make sense of what you're going through, and hearing others' stories can provide insights and inspiration for your own journey. As you continue to grow and evolve, As you step more fully into your role as a chosen one, remember this: you're part of something much bigger than yourself. Every small change you make, every act of kindness, every moment of increased awareness, it all ripples out into the world. You're part of a global community of light workers, all working together, even if you never meet in person, to raise the consciousness of the planet. Your presence, your energy, your unique gifts, they're all needed. They're all part of the beautiful tapestry of awakening that's unfolding right now. Together, we're creating a better future. A future of greater understanding, deeper compassion, and true connection. With each other, with the planet, with the cosmos. It might not always be easy to see the results of our work. Change often happens slowly, imperceptibly at first. But trust that every loving thought, every conscious action is contributing to this new world that's being born. Your role in all of this is more powerful than you might realize. Your presence, your awareness, your commitment to growth and love, these are the building blocks of the new earth. Even when you can't see the results, trust that your energy is making a difference. As we come to the end of this section, remember, this journey of awakening, of stepping into your role as a chosen one, it's ongoing. There's no final destination, no point at which you can say, "I've arrived." It's a continual process of growth, of expansion, of becoming more fully who you truly are. Stay open to the journey, stay curious, keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding your understanding. Trust in the process, even when it feels challenging or unclear. You're exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. And most importantly, keep shining your light. The world needs your unique energy, your unique gifts, now more than ever. Trust in yourself, trust in the journey, and trust in the beautiful unfolding of which you're a part. The best is yet to come. As we continue our journey into understanding your role as a chosen one, let's delve deeper into how you can prepare for the incredible changes that are coming. Remember, you're not just a passive observer in this grand unfolding. You're an active participant, a co-creator of the new world that's emerging. Your thoughts, your actions, your very being plays a crucial part in shaping the future. One of the most powerful things you can do to prepare yourself is to establish a daily spiritual practice. This doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Even just a few minutes each day, dedicated to connecting with your inner self and the greater universe, can make a profound difference. Meditation is a cornerstone of spiritual growth. It's not about emptying your mind or achieving some perfect state of bliss. It's simply about being present, about creating a space of stillness within yourself where you can hear the whispers of your soul. Start small. Even 5 minutes a day can be transformative. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. As thoughts come, and they will, simply observe them without judgment and let them pass. Over time, you'll find this practice becomes easier, and the benefits will ripple out into all areas of your life. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude is another powerful practice. Each day, take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small they might seem. This isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about shifting your focus to the positive, to the abundance that already exists in your life. As you do this consistently, you'll find your perspective shifting. You'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. This attitude of gratitude raises your vibration and attracts more positive experiences into your life. Your body is not separate from your spiritual journey. In fact, it's an integral part of it. Engaging in mindful movement, whether it's yoga, tai chi, dance, or simply going for a walk in nature, helps to integrate your spiritual insights into your physical being. As you move, pay attention to how your body feels. Notice the sensations, the energy flowing through you. This practice of embodied awareness helps to ground your spiritual experiences and brings them into your everyday life. Being a light worker, a chosen one, isn't just about what you do in your meditation or yoga practice. It's about how you live your life, moment by moment. It's about bringing consciousness to every aspect of your day. Pay attention to how you communicate with others. Are your words kind, truthful, and necessary? Practice speaking from a place of love and understanding, even when, especially when, you're dealing with difficult people or situations. And remember, communication isn't just about speaking. It's also about listening. Practice deep listening, giving others your full attention. You'll be amazed at how this simple act can transform your relationships and open up new levels of understanding. Be mindful of what you consume, not just food, but also media, information, and energy. Choose nourishing foods that support your physical and spiritual well-being. Be selective about the books you read, the shows you watch, the social media you engage with. Surround yourself with people and influences that uplift and inspire you. One of the most powerful ways to prepare for the changes that are coming is to be of service to others. This doesn't mean you have to join a charity or become a full-time volunteer, although if you feel called to do so, by all means, follow that calling. It can be as simple as performing small acts of kindness in your daily life. Hold the door for someone. Offer a sincere compliment. Listen with compassion to a friend who's struggling. These small acts of service raise not only your own vibration, but also the vibration of those around you. As you continue on this path, you'll inevitably face challenges. Old patterns may resurface, doubts may creep in. You may find yourself tested in ways you never expected. Remember, these challenges are not punishments. They're opportunities for growth, chances for you to put your spiritual understanding into practice. When faced with difficulties, start with acceptance. This doesn't mean you approve of or like the situation. It simply means you acknowledge what is without resistance. From this place of acceptance, you can then choose how to respond rather than reacting unconsciously. As you continue to grow and evolve, you may find yourself confronting aspects of yourself that you'd rather not see, your shadow side. This is a natural and necessary part of the spiritual journey. Instead of pushing these aspects away, try to approach them with curiosity and compassion. What are they trying to teach you? How can you integrate these parts of yourself in a healthy way? While much of this journey is internal, having a supportive community can make a world of difference. Seek out others who are on a similar path. Share your experiences, your insights, and your challenges. Learn from each other. Support each other. This community doesn't have to be large. Even one or two like-minded friends can provide invaluable support and encouragement. And remember, in this age of technology, your community doesn't have to be limited by geography. There are online groups and forums where you can connect with fellow lightworkers from around the world. As you continue on this journey, there will be times when you feel uncertain, when the path ahead seems unclear. In these moments, remember to trust the process. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. The universe has a plan, and you are an integral part of that plan. Your experiences, your challenges, your triumphs, they're all shaping you, preparing you for what's to come. Trust in your own inner wisdom, in the guidance of your higher self. You have everything you need within you. As we come to the end of our exploration, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. From recognizing the signs that you're a chosen one, to understanding the importance of silence, to learning how to prepare for the changes that are coming, you've embarked on an incredible journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Remember, being a chosen one, a light worker, isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to grow, to learn, to face your challenges with courage and grace. It's about showing up day after day and choosing love over fear, compassion over judgment, unity over separation. You are part of a global awakening, a shift in consciousness that's transforming our world. Your presence, your energy, your unique gifts are needed now more than ever. As you continue to shine your light, to live your truth, you inspire others to do the same. Like ripples in a pond, your actions and your energy spread out, touching lives in ways you may never know. The world is changing, and you are playing a crucial role in that change. Trust in yourself. Trust in the journey. Trust in the beautiful unfolding of which you're a part. The best is yet to come. As you go forward from here, remember that you carry within you the power to create positive change in the world. Every kind word, every compassionate action, every moment of increased awareness contributes to the new world that's being born. You are chosen, you are ready. And the adventure is just beginning. Keep shining your light, dear one. The world needs you now more than ever. Together, we are creating a future filled with love, compassion, and unity. And that future starts right here, right now, with you.